the woods with a secret. Emma had always been drawn to the woods just beyond town, a sprawling tangle of trees whispered about in local legends, but rarely explored after dusk. One late afternoon, she convinced her three closest friends, Lucas, Mia, and Ben, to join her for a weekend hike. Their plan was simple: follow the old trail deep into the forest, camp overnight, and return by morning. The air was thick with the scent of pine and damp earth, and the fading sunlight filtered through the canopy in golden shafts, giving the woods an almost magical glow. They laughed and joked, unaware that the forest was already watching them. As the sun slipped lower, the group reached a clearing where an old, weathered stone stood, a relic from a forgotten time, covered in moss and strange markings. Emma, intrigued, traced the carvings with her fingers. Suddenly, a chill swept through the clearing. The birds fell silent. Mia shivered, whispering that the air felt heavy, as if the woods held their breath. Lucas, shining his flashlight on the stone, noticed symbols that seemed to shift under the beam. Ben scoffed, dismissing it as a trick of the light, but even he felt the unease creeping in. They decided to make camp nearby, unaware that their presence had awakened something ancient. Night fell swiftly, and the comforting crackle of their campfire was swallowed by the dense darkness beyond its reach. Strange sounds echoed, rustling leaves, distant whispers, and the faintest scrape of branches. Emma felt eyes on them, unseen but unmistakably present. Suddenly, the fire flickered as if disturbed by a cold breath. Lucas scanned the perimeter. Nothing visible moved, yet the feeling of being watched grew stronger. Mia clutched her jacket tighter, whispering that the forest seemed alive in a way she couldn't explain. Ben, despite his skepticism, admitted that this was no ordinary night in the woods. The secret the forest guarded had begun to reveal itself. Suddenly, a soft glow emerged from the underbrush, a pale, pulsing light that moved rhythmically, like a heartbeat. Emma stood, drawn toward it despite the knot tightening in her stomach. The others hesitated, but curiosity pulled them forward as well. The glow led them deeper into the woods, where the trees grew twisted and bare, their branches reaching like fingers against the night sky. There, in a small hollow, they found an ancient shrine of stones arranged in a circle, faintly glowing with the same ethereal light. The air thrummed with energy, and the group realized the woods were not just a place, but a guardian of something older than memory. Emma reached out to touch one of the glowing stones, and a sudden wave of images flooded her mind. Ancient rituals, guardians bound to protect the forest, and warnings to those who would disturb the balance. She staggered back, breathless, as the light pulsed faster, and the forest seemed to hum around them. Lucas urged the group to leave, but the path back was no longer clear. The woods had shifted, closing in. Panic flickered in their eyes, but Emma's steady voice reminded them that the forest's secret wasn't malevolent, it was a test. Only those who respected its mystery could find their way home. Drawing on newfound resolve, Emma and her friends closed their eyes and listened to the forest's breath, the heartbeat of the earth beneath them. Slowly, the trees seemed to part, revealing a faint trail bathed in soft moonlight. Step by careful step, they followed, the oppressive weight lifting with each pace. When they finally emerged from the woods at dawn, the sky was painted with soft hues of pink and gold. The forest behind them was silent once more, its secret safe for another generation. The friends exchanged looks, changed, bonded by the night's ordeal, and understood that some mysteries are meant to be respected, not solved.